The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Sturm.
Kevin Keyes.
Do you have a pet name for Lisa? Does she have a pet name for you?
Yeah, they're weird names that don't make any sense, though. Like, she'll call
They maybe did at the time.
She'll call me Kenton. Right? None of it makes any sense. Or she'll call me Kenny. So I in turn call her Barbie. It's weird. We have the weirdest damn names for one another that make zero sense. Right when we started dating, I was Goose. For some reason, I don't like Top Gun. Not a
You're not a fan of the waterfowl.
It wasn't a Top Gun reference. I have no idea why she called me Goose. Maybe I did it one time, and then I ended up calling her Pup. Just because I'm like 5 years older than her, and when we started dating, she was a young pup.
Then. Yeah.
But yeah, like it'll be whatever's on at the tip of our tongue. We'll call each other and we'll answer to it. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah. What about you and Greg?
We don't have anything. Sometimes I call him ass.
Nice.
Sometimes he calls me B. Short for bitch. But no, we really don't have anything either. I've never been one of those people.
Like Snookums.
No.
Yeah, that.
Sweetie, honey, no.
Like,
I want to puke when I hear people.
Every once in a while, I'll be talking to Griffin, and he'll give me something. I'll say, "Thank you, honey." He does not want anything to do with that.
Really?
Yep. He's like, "Don't call me honey." Yeah. Zoe will eat that stuff up. Any little, thanks, sweetie.
Oh, no, she's putty.
Like, no.
Well, so if you're going to be dating Griff in the future, just no cutesy names for Griff.
Or no short name. I call him Finn. Mm-hmm. Doesn't like that. My name's Griffin. All right, jackass.
Well, galtime.com. This is where I got this from. Pet names are terms of endearment used in a relationship to address your partner. And some gals love it to be called sweetie, honey, whatever, or baby. Mm-hmm. Did you know that that's the most common of all, baby?
Baby, sure.
Baby.
Baby or babe.
Babe. Is it healthy for a relationship?
Sure.
I guess. It could probably be. It makes people's bonds stronger, apparently, when you have names that stick. Also, the most common pet names that people sometimes call their friends, it's endearing to them, but then they sort of feel betrayed when they hear other people use them, even though it's a common pet name. There are couples that create a truly unique name for their lovers. In most cases, men call their women by a pet name, but men don't have pet names. Like, they sort of cringe, like Griff. If you call your husband, like, daddy or something like that, then they're like, don't do that. Pet names are generally names that couples play around with and or have some type of symbolic meaning. Even though there isn't a core value for a relationship, it can possibly add more romance and excitement with the creation of a pet name. Couples that are still together, 80% of them surveyed said they do have a pet name. Here's the ironic thing. Couples that were divorced, 60% of them said they never had pet names for each other.
Really?
So maybe just food for thought there.
Maybe you should think of one.
Maybe you should think of one. Just sort of, but that whole awkward, that's like, if you have to purposely come up with a name, that's like a lot of awkwardness. You would think that's not like.
Do you call, so you call Greg all the time?
Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
Or hey you. Or I'll just say thanks.
No honey or anything like that? Sweetheart, will you,
No, there's none of that. But he knew that when he started going out with me, He knew
what
how that was going to roll.
But he doesn't seem like that kind of type either.
No.
He has called me sweetie a couple times.
I always sort of wondered about that. He has some odd pet names for like Tom Leno too, and I.
Pookie.
Yeah. And you know what the sad thing is? I'm not jealous whatsoever. So 80% of those couples that are still together have pet names. 60% of the couples that were divorced never had a pet name.
You were never a pet name kind of gal? In any of your relationships?
No, I it was sort of cute with with the one guy that I told you before that I was sort of engaged to, he was a Southern guy. He was a Southern kid. And so he used to call me Stace. Stace. And I thought that was sort of sweet and cute, you know. But no, like Sweetie, Pookie Bear.
Honey Poke.
Corn Muffin.
I want to be called Grits. Thanks, Grits.
That's sort of cute, Grits, isn't it? I love food references.
Thanks there, Pork Chop.
See, I might take that because I'm such a food lover. Yeah, Pork Chop, Grits.